and welcome to Minecraft Studios Wolsung video. Today we will tell you about a new miniature, Ogre Gangster. This is a model for the Scylla faction, and Jan, what can you tell us about it?
Well, as for an ogre, standard characteristics, which means high wounds, high strength, and quite low guns and reflex. But all in all, well, maybe an interesting model to field, as normally for ogres you have them for close combat. This guy can be used in that way, but also he has a Tommy gun, which enables him to do some shooting. Well, I think that this is rather an addition to the main role, because with two guns and a weapon that needs to be stationary to fire, it's not that good.
Yes.
But I can imagine using him in a certain.
Once you get in the area that you really need to be, and close range of the weapon, so it's 8 inches, is longer than your charge range, so it's 5 inches. So then you can use. Also, I believe he has guns too low to actually fully utilize his fast shot free weapon.
Yeah, because the last shot will be at.
Yeah, fast shot means that every subsequent shot you take in one action is at one less die. So you start with 2 dice, then you have your second shot in the same action with 1 die, and your last shot with 0 dice. You can, with smart terrain placement and playing with the terrain, you can actually get free shots, elevation bonus.
Like this, for example.
Like this. If you shoot at a model that is at least 3 inches lower than you, then you get +1 guns. So yeah, that's the trick. But all in all, he's I would say he's comparable to the Ancient Oak Ogre Bruiser. The Bruiser has 1 point of armor on top of him. This guy has Tommy gun.
And I think the Bruiser has a strength of 7.
Yeah, so this guy is, I believe, a bit more like jack of all trades, not focused on melee combat. So he's your standard ogre tank. He has a hard to kill rule and he has a familiar rule. That is basically a rule that is there for combos. A familiar rule combos with the Vendetta rule. The Vendetta is a rule that all the Scylla heroes have, and this means that a Famiglia model may make one action once a Vendetta model within 6 inches is reduced to 1 wound or less.
All in all, when your heroes get beaten up, you get additional actions with your Henchman.
Yes, and this case not really need to be used to actually kill stuff. This can be used to activate objectives, to just tie a model in melee, or many different actions. So, yeah.
I think that in a certain club he may be used. I'm not sure. Well, it's surely not a model that you will see and you say, "Wow, it's great," but it has its options, I think.
Yeah. So tell us what you think. Write down in your comments down below and head over to our forums. And thanks for watching.
Thank you.